Hey guys, welcome. So we are at with another video. Today we are discussing about a favorite topic. As usually know, I play with many of my friends, and every time when I play, especially in Sanhok in Classic, they ask me one question: that which gun is better to use in Sanhok, whether it's QBZ or M416. So now let me just discuss first about the armory of the guns. This is the AKM. Where is M416? Yes, I got it. So this gun is one of the favorite ARs of all times. I personally is one of my favorite, and as you can see, the power, range, recoil are quite good. Capacity is also good. Firing speed is also good. But if I compare this one with QBZ, so I can see that everything remains the same except one thing, that's the firing speed. The firing speed is that number of bullets coming out through the gun per second is quite low compared to that of the M416. So in other words, M416 is also means both these guns have quite got similar characteristics except this firing speed. So now there are certain attachments that to be attached with this respective guns to make this gun work perfectly. So for that, let me first go to the training ground. Yeah. So yes, so we are back. This is one of my favorite spots where I learn. So first thing which I will take is my bag for capacity. Okay. Now I will take the two ARs of M416 QBZ and M416. So yep, I take an, oh my god, sorry. I have to go back to take it again. Yes. So I think I've got enough of my one. Still I'll make a few. So now let me take a scope. 6.6 I will take the maximum one. As you know, the ATX can't be attached to any of the AR except the snipers. Now regarding the mags or the muzzle, sorry, I will take the suppressor, AR, compensator and flash hider. And for regarding this tech stock, I will take this. Now the grips is one of the most important attachments. I will take the thumb grip, half grip, light grip, vertical foregrip and angle foregrip. So this 5 I will take in form now. And I have taken suppressor, I suppose. Yes, I have taken the suppressor. So it's okay now, so let's go. Now my favorite spot to hit is from, I like to hit shots especially from this edge because they've got a pick option, so it's one of my aims here. It's now I'm just hitting without any of the attachments. Oh yes, without any of the attachments. So let me see. Both the vertical and the horizontal recoils of the QBZ are quite high. So let's check some of the attachments that can be attached. Scope, suppressor. Now let's first try with suppressor and a light grip. So yes, so let's try this. It's not that up to the mark, so I don't think light grip is actually what is light grip? It increases the recovery stability. So I think it's quite bad now to take the light grip. Let's try with vertical foregrip. It's not that also quite good, but still it's comparatively good compared to that of the what's that, light grip. Now it's about the vertical floor grip, light grip. Now let's try thumb grip. So now the thumb grip, horizontal recoil is quite reduced a lot, but the vertical recoil, some work has to be done with it. So now let's take angle foregrip for instance. Now we aim at that same spot. I think it quite improved a lot. The one thing which is quite favorable here, oh sorry, so now let's take about converting, just adding a compensator to it except to suppress. This compensator decreases the recoil to a lot extent. Our recoil is still there, but still it's quite good. Means yes, I can work with it. So yes, compensator angle probe is quite good. But I think, oh sorry, I have another one muzzle, that is flash hider. That is works, that slightly reduces the recoil as well as the flash light. So it's quite good when you are using in dense areas, like when you're hiding behind the bush in the small zone areas. So that's just quite beneficial now. And now we have almost tested everything with it. So oh yes, I have got half grip. I don't remember if I have done this or not now, but still let's try hard. It's not that vertical recoil is not that good. So now, as I've recognized, first let's convert the 6x is the maximum. 6x, what the hell? 6x is, sorry, what the fuck? Yes. So now let's decrease the 6x scope to near about 3 to 4x or anywhere you want. So now you see. Now if you want, I will first attach a vertical foregrip and a compensator at first. So let's try first. Whoa, that's better. The target remains the same, but recoil has been reduced a lot. So I think the vertical foregrip is also a good one, and angular foregrip actually reduces your horizontal recoil to a much extent. So let's try with the angle foregrip now. Quite good, I love it, quite good. So yes, it's quite good now. Light grip is actually increasing its recoil, so I think it's not that beneficial for a light grip to actually use it. So now let's start with suppressor. Suppressor is actually, it gives a good sound. Oh yes, I will hit you, man. It's quite good. Yes. One thing, it's quite funny that I actually love this sound. It sounds like someone is just starting a bullet. Quite good, but I think the compensator is also quite good, but suppressor is okay, means we can work with it. A bit of recoil, especially towards vertical, is quite increasing. So okay, means we can work with it. Quite good. So I think that for me to use these three these three attachments to be used, especially when you are using QBZ. These two attachments, sorry, an angle foregrip recoil and a suppressor AR. So for me, these two are one of the best attachments for a QBZ recoil. Now first let me take some ammos, then I will go move towards M416. Yeah, I got it. Let me take some extended mag extend for the mag. I think extended quick draw mag is one of the beneficials. It's one of the most necessary. You have to take it if you want. Same to that spot. I like sorry. I like to here. Changing the scope now. Without giving any attachments, let's see what it produces. Except the scope. The man is still standing there. Wow. He wants to hit a what? Comparatively, when we used QBZ without any attachments, sorry, it gave a bit much more recoil compared to that of the M416. So I think that if you can do a proper drag down and use the gyroscope well, you can use this M416 without even any attachments. But for the best use, let's try with some experiments now. So now I have these all things: extended quick draw. Tax stock also reduces a slight recoil. So let's see what happens with the tax stop. For the muzzle, let's take suppressor, which was quite good for QBZ. And for the foregrip, let's take the lowest one, which is the light grip. So I expect a recoil now. I expect a recoil now. Yes, a vertical recoil is too much. So I think light grip is not that quite good for use. So vertical forward grip is one of the best. Yes, so quite good. Vertical recoil is quite good, but the horizontal recoil is a bit not up to the mark. So let me take angular foregrip once. No, it's not that good. I think that it's not that quite good. Thumb grip is also, let's test it out. No, not that good. Now let's change this suppressor to that of a compensator. So compensator, as you know, it mainly deals with recoils. It might reduce. Oh wow, it's improved a lot. Means yes, it's improved a lot. Let me take some memos now. I got some. Thanks. I'll get back to you, babe. So here's my spot. And now compensator is quite good. Add angle for grip to it, okay. So it's quite, recoil is quite there, but one thing I forgot to tell, that yes, you can adjust the scope first. Let's adjust the scope first. Make it to 3 or 4 or between that, any one of that. So now I think a lot must be adjusted. Yes, I did use the gyro. Well, let me see, just start the gyro. It improved a lot. It's comparatively improved a lot. Now let's try it once again with the suppressor. Vertical recoil is quite high. Now with so with the I think now this is quite good, man. Flash shadow can be used very well. Recoil has been decreased to a lot extent, so I think for me this 4 attachments will be one of the best attachments for M416. According to me, now it's upon your usage, how you use it well. So now as we come to an end, I think according my perspective, I think both these two guns have equal qualities. These two both the guns have equal qualities, but I generally prefer. Oh my god! Wow, this happens first time. So now I just let me exit it. So I generally prefer using the M416 because of its firing speed, and yes, I think its power is quite a bit higher compared to that of the QBZ. So for now, let's go. But before they go, I want to show you one of my kill montages which I created. So enjoy.
All the things that I need, all the things that you need, you can make it feel so real. Cause you can't deny, you blow my mind. When I touch your body, I feel I'm losing control. Cause you can't deny, you blow my mind. When I see you, baby, I just don't wanna let go.